I hear a lot of debate online. Can you truly regrow teeth? Well, I'm here as a dentist to tell you, yes, you can. But we're going to change the word. We're not talking about growing an entirely new tooth from scratch, at least not yet. We're talking about something even more powerful for your daily life. Remineralization. It's the process of taking the very minerals that make up your teeth and using them to prevent tooth decay, to stop dental disease in its tracks, and even to reverse small cavities before they ever need a filling. You may have never heard of reversing cavities, but it is possible. As a dentist, I always gave my patients this opportunity because avoiding a filling is a huge advantage for anyone. Today, we are going to dive deep into the science of remineralization. You will understand exactly why you get cavities, the hidden ways your teeth lose minerals, and I will show you the 3 simple, affordable, and scientifically proven ways you can protect, heal, and make your teeth stronger and whiter naturally. This is your masterclass in holistic dental health. The foundation: understanding your teeth and mineral loss. Before we talk about healing, we need a quick lesson in dental anatomy. Your tooth is not a solid, inert bone. It's a living, dynamic structure with 3 main layers. Enamel. This is the outermost layer, the part you see when you smile. It's the hardest substance in your body, primarily made of a crystalline mineral complex called hydroxyapatite. This is what makes your teeth strong and, when healthy, naturally white and reflective. Interestingly, hydroxyapatite is the same mineral group that makes up your bones. So much of what we discuss today applies to bone health too. Dentin. This is the layer beneath the enamel. It's softer, more yellowish, and contains a lot more collagen. Crucially, it's filled with thousands of tiny dentinal tubules, microscopic superhighways that lead directly to the nerve. Pulp. The innermost layer, where the nerve and blood vessels live. The key takeaway here is that enamel is a mineral fortress, but even fortresses can be breached. Your teeth are constantly gaining and losing minerals throughout the day. It's a dynamic, flowing process. But 2 primary forces can cause your teeth to lose minerals faster than they can put them back, leading to weakness and cavities. The first way: the acid attack, from your diet and bacteria. The most common culprit is acid. Imagine putting a tooth in a cup of Coca-Cola or pouring Coke on battery terminals. What does that acid do? It literally eats away minerals. On your teeth, it's called dissolution. Acids dissolve the hydroxyapatite crystals out of your enamel. Acid from your diet. Where does this acid come from? It's everywhere in our modern diet. If you're constantly sipping on highly acidic beverages like sodas, energy drinks, sports drinks, sparkling water, or even lemon water throughout the day, you are bathing your teeth in a constant acid bath. Each sip strips away minerals, leaving your teeth porous and vulnerable. Acid from bacteria. The second source of acid is even more insidious. The bacteria that naturally live in your mouth love sugar. When these bacteria consume sugar from your diet, they excrete acid as a waste product. This bacterial acid then immediately attacks your enamel. This is precisely how a cavity forms. Sugar doesn't directly create a cavity. Sugar feeds the bacteria, which then create the acid that dissolves your enamel, creating the hole. The second way: systemic mineral deficiency. Your body steals from your teeth. This is a lesser-known but profoundly important cause of demineralization. Your body is a brilliant system, but it prioritizes survival. Your brain, your heart, and your major organs run on minerals. If you're not getting enough minerals from your diet, either because your diet is poor or, more commonly, because your gut isn't absorbing them properly, your body becomes deficient. And when it's deficient, it has to go searching for its own mineral banks. Where does it find them? In your teeth and your bones. If your body is starving for minerals, it will literally pull them from your teeth and bones to take care of more vital functions, like keeping your heart beating or your brain thinking. This causes your teeth to become more porous and less mineral dense. I see this all the time. Think about teenagers going through growth spurts, pregnant or nursing mothers growing or feeding a baby, or someone recovering from a broken bone. These are all situations where the body has an extremely high demand for minerals. If that demand isn't met through diet and proper absorption, your teeth become the sacrificial lamb. This is why addressing gut health is absolutely crucial for your dental health. The solution: 3 pillars of natural remineralization. The great news is that today, we can actually add minerals back to the tooth that were lost. This is what remineralization is: simply putting back what was dissolved. And it works. Pillar 1. Stop injuring your teeth. The power of mouth resting. This is the most critical and often overlooked step. The problem is not what you eat, but how often you eat and drink. As we just learned, every time you eat or drink anything other than plain water, you initiate an acid attack on your teeth, triggering demineralization. Your saliva needs time to do its job and remineralize your teeth. But in our modern world, everyone is constantly sipping and nibbling. Cups of coffee last for hours. Sparkling water, acidic sodas, energy drinks, protein bars, raisins. The constant bombardment keeps your teeth in a continuous state of demineralization. Your action plan for mouth resting. Confine eating and drinking to meal times. Aim to complete your meals and drinks within a 30 to 60-minute window. The power of the rinse. Immediately after eating or drinking anything acidic or sugary, quickly swish your mouth with plain water. You don't need to spit it out. Just swishing helps to wash away some of the acid and sugar. Tooth protective foods. Consider ending your meal with a tooth protective food. Cheese is a fantastic option, as it is alkaline and rich in calcium and phosphates. Salty nuts can also help. Whole milk, if you tolerate it, provides calcium and phosphates that are beneficial. Give your saliva time. After rinsing or having a tooth protective food, stop eating and drinking for at least 1 to 2 hours. This is your mouth's rest period, allowing your undiluted, healing saliva to flow over your teeth and deposit minerals back into the enamel. This also stimulates nitric oxide production, benefiting heart and brain health. The sipping trap. Avoid constant sipping. Every time you sip, you thin your healing saliva. Drink your water or other non-acidic beverages in concentrated sessions. Then let your mouth rest. Pillar 2. Supercharge your saliva. The xylitol advantage. Your saliva is your body's natural defense mechanism for your teeth, but we can make it even more powerful with a remarkable natural sweetener, xylitol. Xylitol is a 5-carbon sugar that the harmful, acid-producing bacteria in your mouth cannot metabolize. Starve the bad bacteria. When you use xylitol, you are starving these harmful bacteria, causing their populations to decline. Stimulate mineral-rich saliva. The sweet taste of xylitol powerfully stimulates a flow of saliva that is more alkaline and more densely packed with minerals, calcium and phosphate, than ordinary saliva. This supercharged saliva then actively seeks out and repairs areas of demineralization on your enamel. Your action plan for xylitol. Dosage. Aim for 1 to 2 grams of xylitol, 3 to 5 times per day, ideally immediately after meals and snacks. Forms. Xylitol is widely available in mints, chewing gum, or granular form. Timing. Using a xylitol mint as the very last thing you do before going to sleep at night is incredibly effective. This creates a coating of healthy bacteria and stimulates healing saliva during the long overnight period when your natural salivary flow is at its lowest. Avoid overchewing. If using xylitol gum, chew for only 2 to 5 minutes. Once the xylitol is released, prolonged chewing can stimulate a different type of saliva that is less mineralizing. Pillar 3. The nutrient deep dive. Diet and absorption. Remineralization isn't just about what you do in your mouth. It's about what you put into your body and how well you absorb it. First, optimal gut health. A healthy gut is absolutely foundational. If your gut isn't absorbing minerals properly, no amount of mineral-rich food will help your teeth. Consider probiotics and a fiber-rich diet to support a thriving gut microbiome. Second, essential fat-soluble vitamins, D3 and K2. This is where Dr. Weston Price's groundbreaking work from the 1930s comes in. He discovered that fat-soluble vitamins were crucial for stronger teeth and bones. We now know the mechanism. Vitamin D3 acts like a magnet, grabbing calcium and other minerals from your diet and your saliva. Vitamin K2 is the traffic cop that directs these minerals. It ensures that calcium goes into your teeth and bones where it belongs, and, crucially, keeps it out of places where it can cause harm, like tartar on your teeth, kidney stones, arterial plaques, and hardened tissues. Food sources. These vitamins are largely found in animal products. Look for grass-fed butter, rich in K2, fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, rich in D3 and K2, and egg yolks. Supplements, D3 with K2 MK7, can also be highly effective. Third, a mineral-rich diet. Beyond D3 and K2, ensure your diet is packed with bioavailable minerals. Prioritize dark leafy green vegetables, rich in nitrates, which stimulate saliva production, organic produce, and a diverse range of whole foods. Identifying success and setting realistic expectations. How do you know if remineralization is working? Decreased sensitivity. Your teeth will feel less sensitive to hot, cold, and sweets. Visibly whiter teeth. As your enamel becomes more mineralized and smoother, it will reflect light more brilliantly, making your teeth appear naturally brighter and whiter. No new cavities. The most obvious sign is that you won't get new cavities at your dental checkups. Reversing small cavities. For cavities that are still confined to the enamel layer, it is absolutely possible to remineralize them. Many patients report going to the dentist, being told they have small cavities to watch, and returning months later only for the dentist to find the spots are gone. What remineralization cannot do. Regrow lost tooth structure. This is not about growing back a whole tooth or a missing piece. It's about strengthening and repairing existing enamel. Heal deep cavities. Once a cavity has penetrated through the enamel and into the soft dentin layer, bacteria spread rapidly. At this point, the issue is less about mineral loss and more about bacterial infection, and it typically requires a dentist's intervention. You do not have to be the person who gets a new cavity at every dental visit. You have the power to heal your teeth naturally. It's about ending the cycle of constant demineralization from acidic and sugary attacks, supercharging your saliva with xylitol, nurturing your oral microbiome, and feeding your body the essential minerals and vitamins it needs. This is not magic. It is simply mimicking nature's design. And it is a dynamic process that you can begin today, at any age. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the truth about healing your teeth. If this video has empowered you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more health truths. And now, I want to hear from you. What is the one habit, perhaps the constant sipping, that you are going to change after watching this video? Or, what is one mineral-rich food you'll add to your diet? Share your commitment in the comments below.